Hey guys, I got a new video for you today, and we're going to be looking at a product from a company called Redland Design. This is actually a good friend of mine that recently started his own company, and what he does is he turns coins into rings. Now, I have seen these coins before on Instagram and on Facebook, but I had never seen them in person until I saw one that he made for himself. And then I asked him about it, and he told me that he just started up this company making these coins. So I asked him if you would give me a couple of them just so I can kind of show them off to you guys, because I thought if I was interested in them, then maybe if you guys hadn't seen them before, you might be interested in it as well. Now, I'm a big proponent in helping out small businesses, and he makes these right out of his house in his garage. And again, the company is called Redland Design. There's his phone number right there, but I'll leave a link to his Facebook page below in case you guys are interested in contacting him, and also just kind of checking out some of the other ones that he's done. He does some really awesome work, as you guys will see now. Again, he provided me some of them just to kind of show them off so you guys can see just a small example of what he does. The cool thing is that they are highly customizable, and what I mean by that is that you can pick a coin. It doesn't have to be a US coin, it could be any coin, and if it has a particular meaning to you, so let's say like a state quarter, if you want to use the state that you live in or the state you were born in or something like that, or a particular date, maybe the date that you were born, the date that your child was born or something like that, and then turn it into a ring so that way you can wear it pretty much on a daily basis around your finger. Now what's really cool is that because it looks completely different from a regular ring that you would buy at a store, it's also a conversation piece. So if somebody sees it on your finger, maybe they'll ask you a question, and then you can talk about what the meaning behind it is. So like I mentioned, it doesn't have to be a US coin. It could be a coin from anywhere. So I know a lot of times people travel and they bring back coins and currency and stuff like that from other countries. So let's say something like this one. This is actually a coin from Nicaragua, and as you guys can see right there, it looks, you could definitely tell the writing right there. It's very clear, very legible. And then you have the date on the other side, so it says 1980 right there, and it looks really awesome. Now, obviously, the coins have two sides, so you can actually choose what side to be on the outside. Some coins have a little bit more work or more designs on one side versus the other, so you want that design to kind of be on the outside, because the other side you can actually see on the inside as well. So that's one example there. Here is another example. This is a coin from Panama, and they have an eagle on one side, so you can kind of see the top of the eagle right there. And then on the inside, you have some more information. Really cool. And then this one here, it's actually a state quarter. So this one is a Delaware state quarter. It says 1787. And then on the inside, you can actually make out the United States of America. And as you go around, it'll have the date there, so it's 1999. So again, if you have a particular date that is important to you and you want to, immortalize that in a ring so you can wear it every day, you can go ahead and do something like this. Now, what I asked him to do is I asked him to do a couple of them for me specifically in my size, just so I can kind of wear them. And the first one is this one here. This is a Susan B. Anthony dollar coin from the US. So as you guys can see right there, it says 1979. And as I turn it around, you guys can read right there, it says Liberty. Really awesome. And then on the inside, it says United States of America. And then $1. Let's see if you can make that out. Yeah, $1 right in there. So this looks really nice. If you want that kind of more silver look to the ring, you can choose a coin that's that particular color. If not, what you can do is, if you want something a little darker, so this has more of a goldish kind of tone to it. This is actually one of the presidential dollars, and this is, let me see if you guys can make it out on the inside there. It says Abraham Lincoln. So this is an Abraham Lincoln dollar coin. But what's really cool about this one is you can really make out the writing. So it says United States of America right outside there. So as you wear it, you can, have that pointing up. And again, this is definitely going to be a conversation piece. You can, you'll be wearing this and people will see it and you can start up a conversation. But here you go, so you guys can see the difference. So this is more of a silver look to it versus more of a gold look to it. So depending on your style, you can go ahead and have that customized for you. And then he actually surprised me with this one, and this is probably one of my favorite ones. This has more of a copper look to it, but this is actually a Canadian coin. But this coin actually has some really nice design on it. So it's like these leaves going all around, and it just goes all the way around. So he was able to, to turn the coin or into the ring, so you can actually appreciate that design work from the coin all the way around. And again, looks really, really nice in my hand there. So I really, really dig this one here. So I think, that's one of the nicer ones that I've seen him do. So one more thing that I want to show you guys that I had him do for me, just because I wanted to kind of see how it would turn out, is I asked him if he could turn a penny, a US penny, into a coin. So, I'm sorry, into a ring. So here it is. Obviously, because the penny is such a small coin, it came out really, really small. But then it gave me an idea, and what I did is, he actually made two of them for me, is I drilled a hole in the other one and turned it into a lanyard bead. So I have my little ladybug here, and I just threw on a green paracord lanyard, and then tied a little knot right in the middle there. So what's cool about this is, as you handle it and you go about your day, it'll start patinaing just like a regular penny would, and it just looks really, really awesome. It's definitely out of the ordinary, not something that a lot of people are going to have, so he was able to make that for me. So I thought that was really cool also. So here's the penny right there. So as I mentioned, I'm going to go ahead and leave the link to his Facebook page below in case you guys are interested in kind of checking out some more of the designs that he's done. He is always cranking out new coins, both US quarters and coins from other places. Some of the coins that have a lot of silver in them. So if you're the type of person that you just want something a little bit higher class, with a silver coin, he's able to do that as well. And obviously, both for men and for women, he can customize this specifically to your ring size. So all he would need is your ring size, and then just talk about what kind of coin you want to use and which side you want it to be facing out and in and stuff like that. So obviously, contact him for any of that information. But I wanted to go ahead and showcase that to you guys. Again, I like helping out new businesses, small businesses, and he's making these right out of his house, out of his garage. So if you guys are interested at all, definitely reach out to him. Let him know that you found out about this through this video. That way we know that we're reaching out people, and I'm not getting anything back from this, just kind of helping him out. But I figured if I like them, some of you guys out there might like them. Maybe you're in the same boat that you've seen them before, but you're not really sure about what they look like or what all goes into it. And I think these turned out really, really awesome, and they are definitely an attention getter. So there it is. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Thanks.